GTA has been delayed once again. And listen, I know we're late. I know this was announced a couple of weeks ago, but we're busy.
Better late than never.
But I definitely did want to talk about it, so here we are now. The new projected release date has been for November 19th of next year. So we got basically a little bit under a year once again for the
I'm
next
good with
GTA
that.
coming.
It comes out
I'm fine.
right around my birthday.
But we were expecting GTA for this year, honestly. But honestly,
Well,
it was too good to be true considering how many bangers we've been getting this year, excluding Call of Duty.
right.
But we've had some great launches this year and really played some great games this year.
I think so.
But I think a nice little cherry on top would have been GTA to wrap it all up. But I do not think that they wanted. I mean, I feel like at this point GTA can launch whenever it wants and completely wipe out anything that's launching near it.
Well, and here's the thing: we can complain all we want about whatever setbacks they want to do. We're all gonna play it. Wait till the
Regardless, yeah.
pre-orders go live. It's gonna break every record that's ever been done. It's a juggernaut.
Yes.
If they shadow drop that tonight at midnight, there would be record-setting callouts tomorrow.
Yes. I'm sick.
I've come down with the bubonic plague. I am not coming into work this week.
And it's also easier with AI now to make everything seem real. So absolutely, if GTA Shadow dropped,
What?
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
And the thing is they could do it. They wouldn't lose a dime. They wouldn't.
Oh,
It would
absolutely
cause
not.
mass hysteria. It'd be fantastic.
Well, we
It
know
would
they're
be
not doing that.
No, they're not going to do that,
Nah.
but because they definitely want the run up to it. But God
Absolutely.
Almighty, would that just be fantastic? Wake up randomly in a December. By the way, guys,
GTA is out. But also, what you said, the run up to it, they are going to milk that. The hype for this game is going to build beyond what Cyberpunk 2077 was back in the day. Like, this is going to be insane. And then you're going to have people like trying to nitpick the game all the way down to the blades of grass and talking about, oh, they could have done better. Like, it's when people start to speculate so much on like the details of a game, that's how you know it's good. Because there's not much to complain about. But
and here's the thing. With all the development that's going into the game, give it 30 days, and then people are going to start bitching about things that are wrong with it or whatever.
Oh, absolutely.
And not just living in the moment that the game has literally needed to come out like 10 years ago.
Right.
And it's just coming out now.
Once that honeymoon phase starts to blow over, then we start to get like down to the meat of it. Like what are some things that are, causing problems, but we won't know until we get there. But the delay reportedly, Rockstar says is so they can polish. This will give them more time for polish, which I'm all in for. But also, let's not forget that Rockstar has also been dealing with these protests outside these offices, and these protests are not just, they're not for nothing. So,
right.
Supposedly, Rockstar fired 30 people Rockstar says they fired them because they were discussing confidential information within their Discord that they should not have been doing. They were giving away confidential information. That's not the case, apparently, according to the 30 people that got fired. Apparently, they were trying to, get a union together so that they could get better benefits. Obviously.
Yeah, you're not getting that.
Yeah. And let's be honest, Rockstar is not. That studio is known for cranking out. What's a good way? Like, they do not care about the human cost of making their games. They will milk
Not at
you
all.
for everything that you have and more.
Every bit of it. Get your family involved too.
Right. Like they do not care because the only thing that they care about is the shareholders. That they come first always. And right now, I guarantee this has caused a ripple within their studio to the point where this is why they pushed it back, because they know this is going to cause some disruption in getting this game out on time and the quality that they're expecting. So they're pushing it back just a little bit longer, just so they can let everything die down again, get the get these people back on the machines, so they can keep doing what they're doing, and just you continue to beat them
Well,
down to the game until the game
and the
launches.
and the problem is that the gaming community, we feel for the developers, but not with this one. The
Right,
the gaming community is ready for this to come out.
right,
So I know there's added pressure on all of them.
and that's a sad.
Everyone's dreading them Monday and Friday meetings, just the entire week.
Absolutely, and there have been reports that morale is at an all-time low. People are fearing for, or are really afraid working under this company because, I mean, you're talking about people's
Yep.
livelihoods. People having children, buying homes. And then
Hmm.
you just buying a home, and
Destiny.
then right, and then Rockstar just completely fires you. One person actually was fired while they were on paternity leave. Like, dude, you just had another kid, and you don't have income.
At
Like,
all.
Rockstar is. There is no excuse for making these grand games, these fantastic games with such quality, and continue to treat your employees this way. It's unacceptable to make billions of dollars on the backs of these people. The amount of creativity that they bring, the just they're making the game of a lifetime, basically, and you treating them like this, like they're dirt, and
Because
then
they're
just
expendable at that point. And it's sad because they're really not.
right,
Not all those developers are created equal. And it's bad even when you got developers like, or suits like Destiny, where they tell you if you do a really good job and bring in, more money off of this expansion, it'll save jobs. And then you let them go anyways. Like, there's no trust between a developer and the actual suits upstairs.
right.
And what's to
I
say that once we get the new game to drop, they don't do mass layoffs?
That's another
Do you know
thing.
what I
Like,
mean?
right, like I'm going to play GTA regardless, no matter what.
Facts.
And that's the
Might get the
sad.
wife
Like,
involved. I don't know. We'll see.
there will be nothing to stop me from playing this game. I don't think there. I honestly believe there is nothing that Rockstar could do to keep people from buying their games at this point. Because I was talking to somebody else in the Discord, Drake. We were basically saying, like, no matter what kind of gamer you are, GTA will always be in the collection. And every time
Absolutely.
a kid turns, I don't know, 16 or 17, that's somebody else that's getting and hopping on GTA, because that's what every kid hears about. That's what every kid dreams about playing. Playing GTA, getting on there with your friends, stealing cars, shooting cops. Sorry, but that's the
It is
fun
what
of
it
it.
is.
Yes. And it sucks that they can't just they can't treat their developers with reverence as they should, because I would feel better about playing this game if I knew the developers were actually compensated well for creating it. But now I gotta play it just knowing somebody probably lost their home to make this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And here's the thing. It's they're never gonna win in that scenario. You know what I mean? Because they
Right.
have to have the workforce to be able to put the game out. But I worked in an environment in a field, I guess I should say, where I didn't learn people's names for 6 months because the rate of the turnover at the end of the day, like the company makes a ass ton of money during the summertime, and then we get rid of like half of our workforce in August. Do you know what I mean? And it feels
Right.
like that's what a lot of the games do, where hey, we're gonna go in the black, this entire time trying to get this done, and then as soon as it releases, we can cut the staff and go right back into the red. And it's
Right.
sad because no matter how much you really think they're spending on GTA 6, that game is going to make money back hand over fist.
Right.
If it's not just in sales, but God honest truth, and this is just retrospect of everything, the new mansions that are coming out, I guess it was leaked. I think you sent me the screenshot. They're $20 million.
Right.
That I got to be honest with you, that's GTA economy, like GTA 5 economy.
Right.
Brother, what? Cop cars are $4 million in this game. I can
Yeah.
only imagine the game inflation that's going to be going on in this next game.
Because they want people to continue to buy the shark cards. Now, mind you,
I'm going to. Oh,
GTA 5, there's plenty of ways to make money without, getting into shark cards. There are effective ways of making the money. You just got to put the time and the research into understanding what's worth putting money into, like all of that. But that's based on the player. Some people don't always think like the both of us when it comes to games. I understand that. I'm becoming a little bit more aware of it as I get older.
the savagery of it.
Yeah, just some people don't play like we do, and some people just want to hop on, play, and get off.
Be a
and
deviant.
Yeah, and some people just spend all that they have. A next update comes out, people just throw $100 into a shark card or whatever just to get through the update, and then they just keep repeating the process. So yeah, I also believe that because this took so long to get out, they might not have to make another GTA Online ever again. This could
You're
be
probably
like,
never going to see one.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I do not think, because the only thing that could possibly change from here to the next one is an increase in map size. I don't think we can get any better as far as like detail and graphics. There's only so much detail people can pay attention to, unless you want to go into like interiors and stuff like that. But
And I don't
just
care about a lot of that.
yeah,
Me personally.
exactly, because a lot of the missions can be. I mean, they can pick and choose which buildings they want to give more attention to, whatnot. The better the hardware becomes, the more detailed things get. But I do not see them making another GTA Online after this, especially with the amount of money that's coming to this game.
They may have to go kind of the Call of Duty route, where GTA Online is like Warzone. It's damn near standalone.
Right.
And then they'll give you another game or what would be the single player in something else. And then some of the things tag over into online. But you're not going to need to do the consoles are not going to get any better until they try to go like virtual reality. Do you know what I mean? Like
Right.
the amount of detail in some of these games is just ignorant how good they are.
Exactly.
And of course, kids that they don't. And I'm the old man on the stoop with this, but if you really didn't play like the original Sega, Nintendos and the NESs and the original PlayStations coming up, you don't truly appreciate how good Ghost of Yotei really looks. Does it have
Right.
its faults? Sure, but that game is freaking beautiful.
It is.
And then you start to get to a point where, brother, the amount of money, like you said, that's about to come in is going to be astronomical. Someone's getting filthy rich.
Off a video game, dude. Just think
Yeah.
about that. A video
Yeah.
game. Like something that you used to get clowned on for playing back in the day.
People
Now,
would not talk about that they're gamers.
right,
It's a full-on
right.
profession.
Like most kids want to be a streamer or a TikToker. We're ruined. This generation just ruined.
Yeah, it's
We're
done.
gonna have a
It's
generation. Ain't nobody trying to be a plumber, electrician. We're gonna just have our just infrastructure is just gonna fall apart. Ain't nobody want to do anything worthwhile for society. Everybody just wants to get up in front of a camera and play games all day. Some of us have
Well,
to.
like Cheetos. It's crazy. Go touch grass.
But yeah,
Speaking of that, I just saw somebody totally on a completely, sidestep, and I can't believe I'm about to say this. I just seen a picture of someone on Battlefield 6. They are level 250.
Man, been playing since day one and hasn't
Bro,
stopped.
how long have you been playing?
All
I've played my
day,
ass off. I'm not
every day.
even level 100 yet. I'm close, but 250? Nah,
Sir,
boy.
that's the moment he wakes up to the moment he goes to sleep. That's the type of playing that is. That's
I bet you them
teenager
knees are
level
numb.
playing.
That's unemployment's final boss.
Yeah.
I couldn't
But
believe that.
yeah, it's I wish Rockstar will never get it together when it comes to, treating their employees right. So they're going to have to unionize and they should protest because you should not put up with this. Regardless, because I know Rockstar has studios all across the country. So wherever you are, protest, get your benefits because nobody's going to fight for you other than you. So may as well. I mean, you're going to get fired anyway. May as well be out there with a sign.
Fighting
Hopefully,
for yourself.
right. Hopefully you get something because gaming is one of my favorite hobbies, and I don't like to think that the art that these people are making, they don't get to appreciate. They don't get to appreciate it either. Like there's people who made the final shape. How can you have pride in something that you made, but then you get fired the next day after you see on the news like people were just ranting and raving about the work that you did, that you signed in every day. You woke up early in the morning. Sometimes you come to work at 5 o'clock in the morning, don't leave until like 8 p.m. Like you're working 12, 16 hours on a project, heart and soul put in it. And then you just get let go like nothing. And then you
Mm-hmm.
got to watch from home,
Watch it succeed.
watch it succeed, and know that you will not benefit from that. And the only person who has is your executive because they feel like he is worth keeping more than you who
Because
produced the
he drove
product.
the project.
Yeah, he drove the project. Meanwhile, he got a
He bought a new
2.5.
Lambo.
I was just about to
Man bought a
say
new Lambo after getting you fired.
that man has a $2 million collection of classic cars.
Well, let's see him come down here and program these zeros and ones real quick.
All right, let's see
See how
what.
valuable you
Yeah,
really are, sir.
exactly. But it's a sad state of affairs. I don't, like I said, I've said it many times. I don't understand what the appeal would be to anybody trying to get into game dev because it's just so volatile. And there's just
Unless
no
you're trying to do it independent.
right.
You're trying
There's
to do it
just
solo like that guy that did that crab game that's popping off.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like it's just no stability whatsoever unless you're just lucky enough to get with like I don't know Naughty Dog or something like that. Or
If.
suckers, yeah. If and Naughty Dog only hires the best of the best. So and then you got Sucker
Good
Punch
luck.
and like and and then I'm thinking of like people who make Larian, who made Baldur's Gate. You get lucky enough with somebody who cherishes the people that they work with and cherish the projects, and they get to pick what they want to work on. Like that's what all these studios should be, but they're not. But
Mm-mm.
hopefully in the future we see a change. People start fighting a little bit more. People start saying this isn't right. We can do better. We need to start fighting for better workers' rights. Because a lot of times, that's another thing. When you lose your job, you lose your insurance in the United States. You can't afford it otherwise.
Yeah.
We're doing good
Yeah.
over
Because
here,
that
guys.
open market, we're thriving. Thriving.
Uh,
100%.
but yeah, it's crazy. I very highly, I guarantee it's a little bit for polish, but mostly so they can get things back on track and deal with like all these protests. Because I'm sure they want this game to go off without a hitch.
We'll see. I pray for them because it's going to be shaky once it comes out. But I
Right,
hope they do get unionized. I hope they can take care of themselves because it's hard out here. It really, truly is.
right. Also, I misspoke. So when it
How dare you?
rocks, so Rockstar said that they were in a public forum discussing confidential stuff, but the unionizers, the president, said that it was a private Discord server and they were using that to discuss work conditions, and that was it. And so Rockstar saw that and was like, "Nope, you got to go," and that's union busting. So that's illegal. Can't be doing that.
It's sad. It really is.
But let's be honest, nothing will stop us from playing, and that's the saddest part of it.
I told you. It sounds bad, but they can get rid of that entire workforce and just leave the CEO and drop that bad boy tomorrow, and we would all still play. We'd feel bad. We would feel bad.
Right.
That's like when they were growing up saying, you're throwing food away like there's hungry kids around the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, yet you still throw food out. It don't matter. It's still gonna happen. This sucks. I'm telling you.
But yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I'm not happy about the delay. I'm not happy about those people getting fired.
It's gonna be a birthday present. I'm good with it.
But yeah,
that's selfish.
Can't wait. At least you're aware of it.
Yep,
but I can't wait for November. It's gonna be a fantastic time. Can't wait to get 100 hours in 2 days.
Like, it's gonna be dumb. I don't even know how I'm supposed to do that, but I'll do it.
Right.
I think I'm really working around that time. I hope my boss don't see this. He won't. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing.
Right. But yeah, guys, we appreciate you for listening. Let us know in the comments what you think of this delay. Our primary objective has been updated. We now have to survive till November. So none of you die. We got things to do.
That's crazy. You see y'all on the battlefield.
Absolutely. But above all else, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss a video. And we'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye.